And we're live. Let me tell you a little story. It's all about some noobs. Rogar and Balazar, brothers who only know violence. Thorfinn and Rodan seeking spiritual guidance. Wraith and Yggdrasil looking to touch hands. And Jack is on the lookout for his long-lost band. Montresor is doing his best leading this crew that we like to call D&D with Newbs.
Welcome everyone to another episode of D&D with Noobs, episode number 107. How are you guys doing this morning?
Excellent.
Fantastic.
So you guys ready to do some helling?
Helling.
We're always ready for hell.
We're gonna go mess with Helen.
Helen Keller.
Helen.
She didn't see that one coming.
Dang.
Too soon.
All right.
Too
So
soon.
who is doing our recap for the day, and why is it Rogar?
Because he wrote it down.
3, 2.
Take your inspiration.
Lift off.
And
Ray said he's going to do it. Oh,
okay. Wraith. Anybody? Has anybody heard of Wraith?
Nope.
Anybody seen him? All right, so we're still fighting. We picked up, still fighting two nasty pit fiends at this bridge over some lava with a barrier on both sides of the lava river. We finally are victorious over these nasty creatures who put a big hurting on us. After the battle was over, Yggdrasil, in warhorse form, decided to go over to Thorfinn and lick his wounds as a horse.
Oh, the
to
Yeti
heal
with
him.
the sub.
Not sure how Thorfinn felt about it. Or
Thanks
what
so
he
much,
said,
man.
But
I saw a
14
smile
months,
on
that's
his face.
crazy.
Rogar wasn't too keen on it, I don't think. But anyway, the pit fiends were carrying these large magic maces. Which, of course, you know, when you see a magic item, Balasar immediately goes and picks it up, regardless of the possible consequences. So he does, but he's an ape. He either altered self or polymorphed himself into a giant ape. Fails a charisma save, and as an ape, immediately starts attacking Wraith with the mace. Everyone starts to attack Balasar when this happens, and he comes out of ape form because he can't maintain concentration, and he immediately drops the mace. Rodan looted a rope of entanglement from one of the pit fiends, which should come in handy. And during this time, Balasar and Rogar immediately start arguing over Balasar picking up the mace and why he should and should not pick up the mace. So we always establish, both ands whenever the brothers argue. Jack finds some kind of strange coin on one of the bodies. We're not really sure what that does. And to remind ourselves, we're still looking for a metal forked rod, which we believe is in this large city that we can see from the bridge. So we do a perception check. We do find we're walking. We begin our journey towards the city. We find a small cave to rest. So we load up the mansion. And Rodan thinks it's a wise idea to make every piece of furniture in the mansion in the style of Pit Fiend.
It was classic.
Which we should have known something crazy and weird. When you put a crazy warlock in the pits of hell, surely nothing normal will come about the situation. So while we're resting, Rogar and Balasar decide to play a pretty awesome prank on Wraith by taking two Pit Fiend beds, and Wraith didn't want to sleep in one of the beds, so we were able to get him in one of the beds and put another bed on top of him, with him bound inside the bed, which we think was pretty awesome. Rafe didn't seem to think it was funny. He started screaming. He started screaming, claiming he's being attacked. At this point, Wraith and Balasar are arguing, and they both exchange oaths for the future that Wraith will be a better tank, and Balasar won't play any more pranks on him, which I find it hard for Balasar to uphold his end of the bargain.
That's not what I said.
So
That I
What
won't
you say?
shoot it with lightning bolt directly.
okay, well,
On
there's not
purpose,
much difference.
directly.
Not much difference. Direct. Non-lethal fingers of death will only happen. So we start heading back towards the city to find this library. We see lots of bats flying around in the air. Yggdrasil casted Pass Without Trace on us. Wraith is leading up front, but we're not really confident about that, given his history with rolling and stealth. But it's Wraith and Rogar and Thorvin leading up front. So we do another perception check. Jack and Yggdrasil hear a noise behind us getting louder and closer, traveling in the ravine. While Balasar is kind of flying above us, he notices a floating cage surrounded by 6 figures coming in our direction. So we immediately prepare for an ambush for these enemies. We have success, and we are thrown into the throes of battle with these things. We're pretty sure they're vampires. I'm sorry, Balasar is sure that they're vampires. Rogar gets charmed for not even a whole round. Wraith crit fails and hits his own knee, which is no surprise there. Rogar gets a critical hit on the cage and does a force reaction, knocking him back and doing some damage. And the screaming inside the cage won't relent. And that's where we left off.
Take your point of inspiration.
All right.
Excellent recap. I forgot like half that crap.
I did too.
It's been
Well,
so
see, I
long.
was out of town last week, so I don't remember shit.
Yeah.
Well, when you are in town, you still don't remember shit. Sorry.
I know, but that's I got an excuse this time.
Sorry.
He was out of town, but he was also in the game. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, you guys are standing around the cage, and the screaming is just—it's disconcerting. It sounds like whoever or whatever is in that cage, which you can't tell. It looks just like blue swirling energy inside of it. There's a lot of pain going on in there.
Can we see anything inside of the cage?
All you see is like blue swirling energy, and
Is it like bars or is it more like a box?
it's kind of like almost like those old bamboo cages that you see in like POW movies.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but like the bamboo is replaced by like stone.
Ew.
Stone
bars.
Thorvin, make a religion check.
I'm gonna bust these doors open.
All right, you may want to hold off on
We
that for a
we
second.
did kill all the guys around there right now, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's gone.
So Thorvin, in your religious studies, you have heard of soul cages before, and you believe that there are souls of the wicked being held there that have just recently arrived to hell.
Well, I do believe these poor people have met an untimely fate.
Maybe we should leave them in there.
I was going to say if they're souls of the wicked, we may not want them out.
I was going to rescue him, but I don't think so anymore.
And
Because his camera doesn't work.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer for me, guys. We should keep moving.
Maybe we should hide it though.
Rodan.
I'm gonna fix the damage that we did to the cage earlier.
There is no damage.
There was
Shut up.
there was
Yeah,
In my mind, I want to fix it.
okay,
Well,
so
he wants to mend it.
yeah, so you reach out and mend absolutely nothing, but that's okay. There was no damage to it.
When he touched
I
it,
did my
did he
part.
hurt himself?
I did my
No,
part.
actually, when he touched it, like just touching it didn't cause any problems. But Balasar, as you're touching it, make a perception check
What
with
the fuck?
advantage.
What did I
With
do?
advantage. Nothing.
Well,
You're
opened your mouth.
It's a
perceiving
perception
something.
check.
Usually when you say that, I gotta roll a charisma check and fuck up or something.
Okay, so you didn't really notice anything. You guys.
Hold on. Yeah, I did.
What are you doing?
Oh, so that was a.
You burned a lucky.
Yeah. Okay. So
You never know. We're about
Alright,
to
so-
sleep.
So
Yeah, that's fine
with that,
with
you
me.
rolled a 15. That's fine. You do notice.
With advantage, I rolled a 20.
You don't get an advantage. on your
You
luck.
just said I did.
But on a lucky.
On the lucky.
Have you played this game before?
It's only episode 107.
Yeah. So with the 15, you do notice there are 2 handles, one on either side of the cage that they were flanking. And there are 3 gemstones with some writing above each one on each handle.
So there's 3 gemstones above each handle.
Yes.
Okay.
On each handle. It's kind of
Someone
like.
come read
okay.
this.
Yeah, so.
Read
yeah, you don't-
gems?
you-
Blue,
Yeah,
red,
it's-
green. Green, red, blue.
they're all 3 green.
Green, green,
But there
green.
is writing over each gemstone.
It's not in Druid.
Rodan,
Yeah,
you
what
recognize,
language is it written in?
Rodan recognizes it as abyssal.
Ugh.
And what does it say?
The on each handle is identical, and above the top it says torture.
Ugh.
Above the middle says move, and above the bottom says release.
Oh, those are the control panels.
I pushed
Yeah.
the torture button.
Oh my god!
The screaming inside of the cage intensifies. And
Yeah, I
I
interpreted that correctly.
I
I want to make sure I could read it. It's been a while.
I don't think that made them happy, Rodan.
I'm going to say we probably don't want to push this button, and that's the.
Do we want to move this away from here?
I don't know. Yeah.
Do we want to take
I
it
don't
with
think
us?
we want to release them. If it's a wicked souls,
This was being delivered to the temple. Is it possible we could put their
might be
robes
robe.
on and deliver it
robes.
for them? We could sneak in as
Ooh,
That's not a bad idea.
they had hoods. We throw the hoods up. We tell it to move and follow us.
And how many vampires was it we fought again? 6?
It was
There's
6,
6.
yeah.
I mean,
We'll have a couple another. I'll be sneaking on the side or something. I'm too little.
I could be a horse and someone could ride me.
Hey, Jack, get in there.
I don't think there's many horses in hell, though.
No, I'll pass on that part.
I mean, this is hell. I don't see any life out here, do I? There's no nature that I can blend in with
Yeah,
by
there's some
being.
Christmas lights in the distance.
I mean, you did see bats flying around.
I could be a bat.
Hey, Rodan, can you make sure these robes are clean?
yeah, that would work good.
I brushed them off.
Ta-da! No dirt.
Sorry.
This
can
one's got
you
some slashes.
Identify the robes.
All right, I'm going to try to identify the robes.
Okay. So you identify the robes. They are just robes.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
should
put 'em
probably
on.
mend all the ones that we've slashed up.
Yeah.
Alisar,
All the
here's your
holes
opportunity.
might give you a giveaway in the blood.
Yeah, there's arrows and blood everywhere.
Is mending? Whoa there, guy.
Tiger.
Is mending a cantrip?
It
I
is.
fixed them all. I
Yeah.
fixed them all.
It's a cantrip.
And
I fixed them all.
Balasar, you take time. These are solid black robes, so the blood doesn't really show that well unless you're really close up.
All right, cool.
And Balasar mends all of the robes, and they
Yeah.
look like they're in pristine condition.
All
Hey,
right,
look.
cool.
Yad and I amended everything.
Here, I've got a zipper that.
Well, do they fit?
Yeah.
Do the robes fit?
They were billowing on the vampires. Rogard, there is going to be a little bit of a tight fit for you, but they will fit.
And what about Thorvin? Does he look pretty short, or
So I'm going to alter self to
here he can stand on my
vampire.
shoulders? We'll do.
Okay.
Look like a vampire.
Okay. Thorvin does look a little bit short.
And I'm sure Jack is drowning in his robe.
Yeah.
well, there's only
Yeah, I
six.
wasn't gonna.
You're,
Tip,
Oh, yeah.
going to do that. Yeah. So yeah.
yeah, I'm
Jack,
gonna sneak along the side or something.
And
Sit on my
I
shoulders,
feel
get
like
in the robe.
I feel like we should have Rodan do most of the talking.
Oh no, he's doing all the talking.
Yeah.
And I think Balazar, I think if you look like a vampire, like if you can look like them, it
Yeah.
might be good for you to be seen but not heard, which I know is very hard for you.
In front with Rogar.
I want you to, so that way we can sell the illusion a lot better. Oh, don't we have
Yep.
the disguise hat?
There is
We
a
do?
disguise hat.
Or did we
Yes.
give that to Grief?
No, Grief gave it back to you after
Oh,
he
okay.
was turned into a dwarf when he was
I'm rummaging-
Give that to Rogar.
I'm rummaging through my pack.
And Balazar do this.
Give it to Rodan.
The last
Give it to-
person who had it was Wraith.
I rummage through Wraith's pack and I find it.
Wraith pulls out the hat of disguise and says, "Well, this should take care of one person."
So give
I
that.
would give it to Rodan.
Yes, Rodan needs
Send you
that.
Balsar and Rodan up front.
Because he can speak.
Yes. Well, he might need tongues from Thorvin when we get there.
You could have like Jack sit on Thorvin's shoulders, and they would look like a normal sized person.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna do.
At first I said him on my shoulders, and I'm going, no, that's not going to work. But I didn't want to be presumptuous.
Halfway gonna check
Hey,
that.
can I sit on your shoulders?
Perfect. So then, does that mean I just still need to be a bat, right?
You would have 5 people at that point in time, but that's up to you.
What?
If you were
No, we
back.
should have a 6th. Yeah. You
What
don't need
Wraith is gonna have to wear one, even though he's not here.
Oh, okay. Ray's
that's-
not. Yeah, Ray should be in the party.
Yeah, we need something that can hide
His
that
shiny.
shine.
Yeah,
Okay.
he puts on another robe on the robe.
All right. So, are you guys gonna start escorting this thing along?
I guess so. Press
Yep.
the move.
Rogar can't wait to kill.
Probably have to do each one, right? Each button, each
No.
channel. Press the move at the same time.
Hit the move button. Do not hit the other.
The
button.
release button.
So, if you can experiment with it a little bit. So, if you press one move button, that side of the cage moves, and if you move the other one moves. It's kind of like one of the 0-turn lawnmower kind of deals.
Huh.
With, you know,
So it's just rotating. It's not moving forward.
but if you press both, it moves forward.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right.
So you can kind of steer it in
Right.
conjunction with the person
I
on the
see,
other
yeah.
side.
That guy's the rudder.
So, you guys start heading
How
down the
far
path. Are
away?
you guys gonna rest at all, or what do you guys
Have we rested? We need to do it. Yeah, we need to rest if we haven't.
I feel
Oh, that's
great.
right. We just finished the thing, right? Didn't people use up spells and stuff?
I only used one. I think we can't leave this cage out here for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to keep moving.
All right. Well, see, there we'd do the tent and put it inside the tent with us.
I don't think
We
it's gonna
could.
fit through the door.
We could build the tent around it, the tiny hut.
Yeah, the tiny hut. That's all right. If people are ready, I'm ready.
Let's go.
I didn't use any spells.
So you start heading down the path, and you're traveling for a good while, and then you see another road or path coming a little bit from the northeast of you, or actually southeast of you, and it's kind of joins into this road here, and you see another cage with 6 figures.
Uh-oh.
I think we should
Go
get
ahead.
behind them and follow them.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's pretend
Let
like
them
we have a
have
flat
the-
tire on
Go ahead,
ours.
boys.
And they are like a little like they'll meet the path before you guys meet, get to that point on the path. So you guys kind of fall in line behind them,
All right.
Perfect.
That's good. Yep.
and a little bit behind you guys, you notice another path coming towards, and another cage with 6 figures kind of falls in behind you.
Oops. Now we're sandwiched.
Yeah, but this is where we want to be. We are on the proper path.
Oh boy.
It should get us in, that's for sure, unless the wraith falls over his.
Yeah. Well, we're not sneaking. We're just walking. Now, Thorvin, how long does your tongues last?
As long as you need it to. Yeah.
He says from the belly of the robe.
If someone were to put a number on it, we would say an hour.
Okay. I was just thinking before we get there, you'll want to make sure Rodan can talk to these people.
Yep. So, do we see it within? Do we see like a temple or anything within range?
You guys are approaching the city, and it's getting bigger and bigger as you get closer to it. It's actually like you saw it from a distance, and it looked big. As you get closer, it gets more imposing and large. All of the city walls and all of the buildings that you can see towering over the city walls are made of like a black onyx-like material. You smell like that sulfur smell getting even stronger.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and begin to mutter that prayer kind of at a low volume so nobody hears me, and use it on Rodan.
Okay. So, you guys start to approach the gates, and the cage in front of you guys reaches there first. Everybody make a... Oh, and there are 4 pit fiends at the city gates.
Oh, boy.
So, everybody make a perception check.
Now, I'm a bat, correct?
You decided to be a bat, yeah.
Yeah, I want to be a bat that's like the other bats that I've seen in the area, and I want to try to fly as close as I can without causing distractions.
I can't see through my robes, guys.
Okay.
Good.
Whew.
All right, so everybody make a perception check.
I think
Oh, you already did. Okay.
Yeah, you got
Grace needs to make one.
Yggdrasil and Jack both notice that one of the vampires pulls something out of his robe, and it's something very small, and hands it to the pit fiend that's at the gates.
Oh, I'm checking my pockets.
Okay, I
Yeah.
wonder if that's that coin I got.
Coin.
And then the pit fiend looks at it, and then hands it back and opens the gate for them. And as soon as they are passed through, the gate shut again.
Yeah, I hand my. Who's
give me
going to
that
be
damn
talking,
coin.
Rodan?
Rodan.
Give me that damn coin.
Yeah, I give Rodan my coin that I had.
Okay. So you hand him the coin.
Let's hope that's it.
He's gonna look at it and be like, "What are you tipping me, son?"
Oops, and the guy goes, "What the fuck is this thing?"
All right. So you guys start approaching the gates, and as you come into range with the pit fiend just wordlessly holds out his hand.
I hand over the coin and look as disgruntled as possible.
So he takes the coin into his hand, and he picks it up. He turns it over a couple of times, and he hands it back to you, and he opens the gates.
We're in.
Yeah.
Now these gates, like, I can fly over the gates, or do I need to, like, swoop in and attach to the bottom of the cage?
That's up to you. I mean, it's definitely like it's not like a closed top or anything.
Oh,
So
then
you
you
could
would just
attempt to fly over the top. If
Yeah,
you
I think
like.
I would fly over.
Okay,
That's-
so
I'm not
as you fly over the gates, go ahead and make a. No, you're fine.
Make a charisma save as you get attacked by an invisible wall.
No, so yeah, you fly over the gates, no problem, and you're kind of keeping like a bird's eye or a bat's eye view in this case.
Which isn't really good because I can't see much.
That's a myth.
You got that echolocation.
fine.
Yeah.
You have sonar skills.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you fly over.
Do a sonar check.
So yeah, you fly over and you see them passing through the gates. As you pass through the gates, the city, the roads here are actually lined with skulls. It's like paved into the ground.
It's a real fun
nice
place. I saw it on TripAdvisor.
Yeah.
Do not-
Home
do
and
not
Garden
like
gives
this
it
place.
5 stars.
And besides the weird macabre like atmosphere, it seems a lot like a regular city. There are people like that are like, you know, selling goods out of carts and stuff like that.
What?
Don't tell
there-
Balazar, he'll go shopping.
The city guard are all pit thieves, but they make like they're walking around doing patrols just like you'd normally see in like a regular city.
Well, can we go shopping?
Yeah. What would you you good up to a do you want to?
No.
Don't get Bowser excited. He'll buy some hell wands.
I was wondering what kind of shit they got down here.
I don't know if they take gold as currency.
Yeah. So as you go through this, you see the other cart with the cage still going down the main road, and it takes a left into the city.
Huh. What are
Follow-
we gonna do, boys?
We
Are
gotta
gonna
follow the
him,
cart,
or-
I think.
Yeah,
I mean, we can't just leave the cart here. I think.
No, I agree with that. We might as well follow, but we got to do something.
Yeah.
pretty soon.
We have to take these tortured souls and put them where they're going.
All right.
But maybe keep an eye out for a library? Isn't that where we're thinking?
yeah.
Yeah, if we see the library, we'll just.
We'll say we got a flat
library.
tire.
We'll keep it quiet. We won't make them scream. So.
Rodan, you feel this weird sensation in your eye. It feels like no matter which way you try to point it, it's always pointing the same direction.
And can I look in that direction?
You just see the city at that point. There's buildings everywhere and stuff.
All right, I said, hey man, I think it's this way.
Well, are we gonna leave the cart or the?
Oh, that's right. We're still on a.
We still have a
Where's
cage.
the other cart going?
It went down the main road a little bit at the road that you're traveling down, and it took a left in between two buildings.
Is that the same direction that my spidey senses are telling me to go?
Unfortunately, no. You're going down the main road like in the same way with your eyes going that way, but it goes a little bit towards the opposite direction that they're
Huh.
I think
Follow
we.
the eye.
I think we need to
Rogar
get a
says-
little further in, though. We can't just leave this at the
Yeah,
gate.
we're gonna have to find us an alleyway or something to drop this thing.
Rogar says, I may not be the brightest barbarian, but shouldn't we mimic the behavior of the caravan in front of us as much as possible?
At least
we don't
until we gotta
Give
go.
ourselves away.
We have to get out of guard sight before we try to ditch this thing.
Okay, so you guys are going to follow the other
Follow
cage?
it on for a little bit, I guess.
Okay, so you follow the cage for a little bit. Rodan, it's a really weird sensation as you take that left because the eye rolls all the way back, pointing towards the back of your skull.
Oops, nice view. Can you see your own brain?
All you see in that eye right now is darkness. It's like the inside of your skull.
Okay.
That's a
Okay,
mistake.
we gotta dump this cage and head
I
that
think we're
way.
going the wrong way, guys.
From up above, can I see any good
alleyway.
spot that looks like we could dump this thing?
So yeah, you're flying above. You see that the other cage has looked like it's reached this large onyx building that has like a hole in the side of it. And as the six figures approach it, they put it at the opening of that hole, and you hear this, and it's sucked into the side of that building.
All right,
whole
let's go
cage
drop
itself.
it off there.
Where do I see the robed figures
Those
walk
guys,
away?
did they just walk away.
All of the six figures just kind of disperse and walk in different directions.
All right,
Yeah, let's do that.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
what we'll do.
I think we need to drop this thing off and then disperse, but we're gonna have
disperse towards.
to
All head different directions, but meet at.
You know what they say, the best thing to do in D&D is split the party
That's right.
for safety.
shit.
But I
Yeah.
think we have to follow suit to not draw attention.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Yep. Let's go dump off the box.
All right, and just for funsies, everybody roll a stealth check because you're trying to stealth as these figures.
I look over at Wraith and shake my
no
head.
disadvantage on this one, but for the plate wearers.
Oh, good. I'm flying though, so it's super.
Didn't he cast Pass Without Tracing us?
It's been too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
good to know. All right, so
Wait,
you-
Wraith didn't roll.
Oh.
We're
Neither
probably
Do you really want him to?
Yeah.
well.
neither did
Well,
Balasar.
As of right now, we were failing a stealth check. Oh my god.
Yeah, back to the nat ones.
Okay. So you guys
We are stealthy
walk
as
up to the building holding the force cage, and everyone make a perception check.
Oh, we did well with stealth. Let's try something else.
Exactly.
Oh, I see stuff.
I saw something.
All right.
Hey, I can't see through my robe.
His robe's on backwards.
Yeah. Zipper in front.
So all right. So Yadrsil, flying above them, you can actually see a small figure. From this distance, with a natural 20, you see that it looks like an imp. It's a very small, like devilish-looking creature. Kind of ducking into alleyways and following you guys.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So I let the team know that there's something looking like it's following us. And when we disperse,
Could be bad.
yeah, be prepared to defend yourself.
All right.
All right, and with that perception check, you notice that it seems to be following Rodan more than the rest of the party when you guys disperse. And you guys just kind of go your opposite directions. And
So we did drop off the cage already.
you walk up to that opening and put it to the hole, and it sucks it in.
All right.
So I let
Let's all
Rodan.
split up, meet back where the road switched, where we want to go the other way.
I think that thing may be following your eyeball, Rodan.
I know.
It may be a servant of Zargon. I don't know though.
Yeah. See, that's it. For
So
some reason,
I
think
would be flying directly over Rodan at this point, since
yeah,
it
keeping
looks
an eye on
yeah.
that dude.
Okay. So the rest of you guys just kind of scatter and wander a little bit. Try not to look conspicuous. And
Whoa, I'm almost falling off his shoulders. Slow down, Torvin.
Thorfinn, make an athletics check.
Don't squeeze my neck so tight.
All right.
You managed to grab his legs around your. Yeah, you're successfully backpacking him pretty well. All right, so
I like the view from up here.
Yeah,
I don't
so
get this view very often.
Rodan, you hear Yadrsil can't whisper into the earring of whisper as a bat. So I guess you're gonna swoop down to him and tell him Yadrsil, or
Hand on your shoulder, and he's gonna smack you off. Oh fuck! Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess I would try to fly down close enough to talk to him without alerting other people that I'm a bat talking to people.
okay. So Yadrsil flies down to you, Rodan, and says,
There's an imp following you, and I'm gonna watch your back from way up here.
All right.
Just
can
a
I
second.
see
Let
the
me get my camera fixed.
the imp is being very stealthy. Make another perception check, but this time with advantage because you know he's back there somewhere.
Perception.
I lost him. He's
Oh,
yelling.
there you go.
Yeah,
That's good.
Rodan, you do see like sticking his head out behind a building, a little impish face, like peek out, look, and then duck back behind the building.
So I'll keep walking like I didn't look at him.
Okay.
And,
So is
go
he
around.
on the
Yeah.
road where he's following his eye now? Rodan.
Rodan, did you immediately go towards where your eye was?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going towards. Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
So I will try.
He can only see the back of his head if.
I
Just
will.
with that one
I will
eye.
go around a building casually, and then hit the corner and get the rope of binding
Oh, that's a good idea.
If it's a good, I mean, if this is a good place, meaning if there's not a bunch of things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This particular area of the city doesn't seem to be very busy. You don't see anybody else in view that would be able to see you bind this creature up.
Okay.
All right, that's a good idea.
And I'm hanging upside
Or
down
rope
from a
of
perch.
entanglement. Sorry, rope of entanglement.
Okay. So you are listening very intently, and you hear it sounds like footsteps, and he pokes his head around the corner.
Entangle him.
All right. So what's the roll for that? Let me see.
I have no idea.
I just am tying him up.
He just threw a rope at him. He's like, yeet.
15 dexterity saving throw or becomes restrained.
Okay. So he is struggling against it, and he says, "Master Rodan, why are you doing this?"
You were following me. Who are you? What do you want?
We serve the same master. He sent
Yep.
me to watch you.
Cool.
No problem.
See, I believe him. I thought he was good. Oh, I can't tell you.
You're fine.
Confused with the sounds.
Yeah.
I'm hearing stuff in my head.
The voices are getting stronger.
Voices, is that Targon? So are you going to help us or just watch us?
He told me to not interfere if I could, but I had to watch you.
And what is his name?
Tim, you're echoing. Torvin, you're echoing a little bit.
It's Efton.
What?
Oh, it looked like it was coming out of.
Yeah, and I'm getting an echo from a bunch.
Echo.
Yeah,
Stefan.
it's
Hold on.
It's Yadrsil.
I think I can go headset.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So,
So is he entangled? Is that correct?
he is entangled. Yes.
Right. Hmm.
He's like, I could take you to see the master.
I guess I can't keep him entangled and like make him my little like pet, like walking the dog or anything.
That's up to you.
Or be restrained.
Do I see if anybody's coming this direction? I'm
I'm
like playing lookout from the awning I'm hanging under.
make a perception check. Yadrsil.
I just want to make sure no one's gonna sneak up on him, or if I want to alert Rodan if something's.
So there is somebody coming your direction, but they're a ways off. You've got a few minutes probably before. They're just kind of like casually strolling.
Right.
They're not like rushing that way.
I say you got to do something soon, Rodan.
All right. So if I got in trouble, what were your orders?
To report back to the master immediately.
Well, I already think I know where he is. Is he that direction? I'll point where my eye has been yanking.
He says, "Yes, the eye will always lead you to the master."
So what do I need you for?
I guess you don't need me, but we serve the same master. I'm your friend.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to make him my pet, and I'm walking down the street.
Who's Dobby or Dobby?
Yeah, Dobby. I couldn't think of it. He's my
Harry
Dobby.
Potter gives us a sock.
And I do not give him a sock.
You broke the knee. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So you're gonna leave the rope entangled on him and just kind of trail him off with the
Drag him.
the rope.
Yeah, I say, well, then lead the way and have him like my, I'm walking the dog.
Okay. So
Or the
this little imp, he's just kind of walking along with this rope entangled on him, and he's like, This is very uncomfortable, sir.
do I have I seen anybody else walking the imp dogs? Is this normal?
No, this is something you've only seen here. And so you guys start walking along, and you meet up with the figure that was walking towards you. It looks to be a tiefling with like deep red skin, and she gives you kind of like a really weird look as you're leading this imp with a rope.
There's no kink shaming in hell. Okay.
Mind
But
your own business.
doesn't seem to want to stop you at all. So the rest of you that scattered, what are you guys doing at this point?
Well, we were heading towards Rodan.
Okay, so you guys.
Rogar's creeped out, but still walking towards the location, just kind of like shooting looks everywhere, you know.
All right, so you guys kind of all like converge again on the road, and are following this little imp. And the imp says, "I was here for your protection. I promise. I promise." And just keeps on walking, and
I have no trust for anyone.
yeah.
I know. Now I'm wondering.
He is leading you directly in the direction that your eye was sort of telling you to go. And you go, like, there's this very large like tower structure, and your eye seems to be pointing towards that, but he starts to walk around the tower, and your eye starts to compensate. It's a building behind the tower, and it's a pretty large building. If not for the tower, you would have seen it from the road. But
yes, he does. Will.
it is a
Yes,
large
he does.
structure that it's the only structure in this vicinity that's not made of that obsidian. It's made of this old looking stone with like moss growing on the sides of it. And at the top of there's like pillars at the front, kind of like I'd say the Lincoln Memorial, but on a grander scale. There is at the top of the pillars and the peak of the roof, there's a large letter Z.
There's
Sounds
my
like we're
buddy.
here.
So
He
are we
says-
going to be able? I say to the imp, can we walk in here? Is there going to be hostiles? I mean, what's going to happen when we get into this building?
You are one of the master's favorite. You should not fear anything in this building.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Okay.
And looking up at the Z, he says, "The master was never one for subtlety." And
Are we heading towards there as well?
Yeah, we're following pretty close behind.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
yeah, Thorvin, this entire time, you've been in hell.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
don't
like-
like any of this.
Yeah.
And he's tired of this load on his shoulders.
Well, quit
You
pooping
get
on him.
off.
Yeah, that's just compounding the problem.
And so
I'm with Thorvin.
you start climbing the stairs to the temple and Rodin.
So we're inside now, right?
You're climbing up the stairs to get inside. And Thorvin, with every step that you take into this building,
Bushman with
feel
the big party raid.
stronger.
Thanks, man.
you
How
feel
been?
like
How's
this
it down
may
under?
be where the source of your power is coming from.
Damn.
Okay, I'm going to hop off his shoulders. I don't need to hide anymore.
Oh, you're still on the stairs outside. You don't want to do that quite yet.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys get to the top of the stairs, and there are two large doors that are behind the front pillars, each with like a large letter Z kind of door handle thing, and
Yeah, he's not subtle.
and the imp says, "Master, well, we both need to put our hands on the Z's to open the doors. It requires 2 servants of Zargon to open this door."
I get
I'd
his
say
leash long enough to get him towards that door, and then I do the other one, and I say, nothing going on here, guys. We're just going to open the door.
So you each put one hand on the door and on the Z's, and they both start to swing slowly open. You have to kind of take a step back, or else it would like push you off, like push you down. but they open and they stay open for. They stay open and then they slowly start to close. Are you guys gonna all rush inside?
Let's get in there.
I think we have to
going
get
in.
inside.
Okay, so you all go inside and the doors close behind you.
Oops, we're in here now.
Anything going down? Is there like a bunch of dragons coming after us?
Inside the building is the largest library you've ever seen.
Ooh,
All right,
the
I
library.
immediately release the entanglement and I say thank you. Sorry
Alright.
for the mistrust.
Yeah, and I
so,
hop off Thorvin's shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Ceremoniously dropping.
So everywhere that I can see, there are books. There are books piled on tables. There are bookshelves just with books just jammed in there, disheveledly. This is not a neat, orderly library. This is where, like, it just seems like every book that's ever been in existence could possibly be in this room.
And I immediately go for a book.
Start reading.
Yeah, so you immediately go and you reach for a book, and the first book that you reach is the history of Allendring, and you start to read it. And as you read it, the languages are shifting as you read it, but you can comprehend them, and you notice that they're changing languages, like in mid sentence. Even it's like these things were like scrawled by madmen. But
And that's why I understand it, right?
yeah, exactly.
Sounds just like something Rodan would enjoy to read.
That's right. I pull up a seat and start reading more and more.
And
What's the book called?
The history of Allendring.
So as you're reading this book, you hear a chuckle and you hear, "That's why I chose you, Rodan.
Uh-oh.
Always wanting more."
Uh-oh.
Sounds friendly. Still.
Yeah, and more. What about a fork?
The fork will be yours, but
The fork will be with you? What?
But I believe we have some discussions to make. Please head through the door in the back of the hall. And you do see...
Just Rodan, or?
no, he says, you are all invited.
Okay.
I hope it's a party.
I'll put the book back reluctantly and start heading towards the door.
And he says, don't worry, Rodan, you'll have an eternity to read these one day.
Awesome. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Yeah, no.
So you walk through the doors, and in this like study, it's a large room by study standards, and it's also jam packed full of books. But there is an old man who he has one gold eye and an empty eye socket, and he's sitting at a table. He's sitting at a table reading and says, "Hello, friends. How are you?"
Doing well, thanks.
Rogar just kind of
I'll just
looks
sit
back
over
and
here a minute.
takes a look at everybody and just looks back and like, is this happening right now?
I think
Are
it
we
is.
all inside this room?
Yes, you've all
Okay.
stepped inside the room, and
Okay.
he says, "I've ever so much wanted to meet you. I've been watching you through your friend's eye there for a very long time."
Cool.
High five.
He says, "Maybe so."
Here, I've only got 4 fingers because I lost one. High 4.
He says,
What is it you want of us?
"Well, I've always been an enemy of Tiamat.
What is your view on Bahamut?
Bahamut's view of me is not very good.
Why
But
is that? What'd you do?
Holy shit.
Easy, Balasar.
I just want to ask the dude a question.
I'm
Uh,
standing
yeah,
next to
yeah,
Balasar. I'm
Balasar,
standing next to Balasar. Just
he
arms
looks at
crossed.
you directly into your eyes and says, "I'm a very evil creature."
Yeah, we need to fix that.
You need to repent.
He smiles and says, "It's in my nature, but
You know what's in my nature?
I put his hands down because I see him start trying to do things. Just sit for 5 minutes.
If you're
Rope of
self-aware,
entanglement.
Yeah.
Rogar is going to ask him a philosophical question. If you're self-aware, how does a god have a nature if you've always existed? You
Think
don't
about
have
it.
a nature technically.
Think about it.
when I was
Am I right? Am I mistaken?
that is a very interesting philosophical."
That was from the Barbitarian.
When the gods came into existence, some were born with an inclination, if you will, an alignment, maybe, that gave them sort of a purpose. Mine was always about the acquisition of knowledge and power.
Why? That's all I want to know. I just want to know why.
Why not?
Why is water wet? Why is fire hot?
Because someone made it that way.
I raise my hand in the back. I'm like, ooh, I know this one.
Why is fire hot?
Some things are better not to be questioned, barbarian.
All right, so
Well-
you were about to tell us something.
Yes.
Before you
What are
rudely
you going to
interrupted.
tell us?
I'll let you talk, friend now.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Dude,
We're all
Zargon could
gonna
probably
die.
pop your head off with like a
So I
fingertip.
sit down and I cross my arms. I'm like, this fool's gonna try to tell me something.
Well, I'm crossing my arms, but it's not because of why Balasar is crossing his arms. I'm crossing my arms because I'm trying to understand what he's talking about.
Long ago, when we were first banished to the depths of hell, Tiamat stole my original eye as her own.
The original
She-
eye.
My original library.
Oh, I said I was not going to talk. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, that made sense because it did cut out.
It was a grand place, and I wasn't forced to reside amongst these other people in the city. I had my own place. And so our feud basically is about real estate. I want my library back. That is where Tiamat now resides. Also, Tiamat is always trying to find a way back to the material plane.
Well, we kind of made that hard for her, I think.
Yeah, we fucked that shit up.
I mean, his explanation is way more scientific than mine, so...
I've been doing research on that very thing.
She tried to come through. We said,
It seems as though she had a backup plan.
Oh, yeah?
"Oh yeah, I got this backup plan."
And he reaches out a hand, and suddenly one of the dragon orbs, I think, should probably be... Yeah, you guys kept the black one. So the black dragon orb flies out of the bag of holding and comes into his hand.
Whoa.
Hold up, give that shit back.
And these were her backup plan.
Does that mean she was going
We-
to try and come through that?
Well, we accidentally smashed 3 of them, so
Yeah.
Well, I didn't accidentally. I kind of did it on purpose.
You
they're
smashed
broken.
you smashed them after they had already served their purpose.
Oops.
we did.
While they were attached to her lieutenants, they drew in powers from the material plane, the essence of the material plane, if you will.
Right.
And as they died, that energy was released back to Tiamat.
Whoops.
So they're sacrifices.
And you were the sacrificers.
Awesome.
So
Great.
we did good by doing bad.
So what you're saying is that we're about to go fuck her shit up. You're just saying.
No, that's not what he's saying.
That's what I
That's
just
not
heard.
what he's saying.
He wants
He's
his house
saying-
back.
We've been
He's
helping.
saying that we're pawns to Tiamat's game.
Right, I translated.
Well, your translations are wrong. I'm sorry.
I translated.
In a way, you're both correct. Because I would like you to, as your friend so eloquently put, fuck her shit up.
So wait, I have one question. I have one question for you. What's your favorite book?
No.
Hold the phone. Why are you gonna ask some shit like
If
that?
it's
That
not-
would be like asking a father to choose his favorite child. It's that one.
It's
Hey,
Fine,
easy.
top
It's
five.
easy.
Top five reads. Top five reads for the summer. Your top five reads for the summer.
What do you have to help us kick her ass? What do you have to help us?
Is that
Well, the energy that I can provide can only be given to those who have proven themselves worthy.
We took down 5 of her lieutenants. Saved the
What?
realm.
Have you met me on Balastar?
We killed the Kraken. We how many dragons have we killed? I mean,
A lot.
4 so far, right?
I mean, we surgically inserted, your eye into your servant Rodan over here. I mean, Yggdrasil did. He did a pretty good job, I must say.
I do say he did a very good job.
Freaked everybody out of the bar.
Most of those eye insertions that I've done, I had with previous servants, didn't go quite as smoothly.
Hey, why'd you try it on me then? Come on.
Did you not enjoy the powers it granted you?
Yeah, but there could have been like a warning label or something.
Warning, you're not going to like this.
I mean, I think
This is
logic
gonna
was
suck
the
for a
warning
little
there,
bit.
Rodan. Surgically insert eye. I mean, that's logical warning.
I figured that you would know that it would be. But you're a very wise person, Rodan. Another reason why I chose you. I thought you would know that it would not be a pleasant experience.
Oh, it wasn't for him.
Yeah,
Even
no, it wasn't fun, but it has given me
Been
lots
helpful.
of knowledge.
So, the
All
test
right,
that
does
you
the
are
black orb
required
have
to do.
anything to do with it? Like
What's that?
the black orb, like if it breaks, is that going to be enough to get her out?
it's dormant. There's nothing in the black orb anymore.
Once those dragons died with the orbs
Oh, that's where
embedded in
she
their
got-
foreheads, the energy was already dispersed.
All right, just a big marble now.
Now, Tiamat is currently planning her invasion of the material plane.
That's lovely. That's nice.
Where's
Yep,
she
we
at?
need-
She is in her temple,
yeah,
Which-
his
which-
library.
which used to
Okay,
be
give
my
us
grand
support and we'll
library.
go fork her up.
So, because of Tiamat, my brother and I have lost our parents. What are you going to do for us so we can go end her tyranny? Because this is old. We're tired of it. We want to retire to our manor and drink Dragonborn whiskey and eat smoked turkey legs and fight in the arena. And we just
Yeah.
we're tired of her.
What he said.
Well, many ages ago,
I don't want to hear a damn long ass story.
he holds up a finger, and Balasar no longer has a mouth.
Oh, oh, this is perfect.
Hey, Bella,
Can you
what's your
teach
favorite
me
thing to
that
eat?
later?
Hey, Balasar, how old are you?
Would anyone else like to interrupt?
I may have just converted religion.
So
I don't
many
believe I have
ages
anything to
ago, my allegiances weren't known to all of the gods. I played both sides, if you will, and I insisted in the creation of certain artifacts. I assisted Bahamut, in fact, and we created other deities as well, in creating these artifacts to give to champions of the material realm. Some of these artifacts you now hold. I offer you the ability to wield these creations with even more power than they already possess.
Whoa.
Which, trust me, if you do mean to go and battle Tiamat, you will need this power.
Okay, sounds good.
Can I?
So, to prove yourselves worthy, he puts out a disc on the floor, on his desk, and like moves it with his mind across the desk, and says, "Wait, Balasar, are you trying to talk out of character or in character?"
I think he's just trying to get to him to take a break so he can ask questions about these
Time
things.
out. Yeah, he's got to.
So he looks at you, Balasar, and says, "Can you keep your calm? Nod yes or no."
That's a no. That's a no, by the way.
Yeah, I would take that as a no.
The mediocre shoulder shrug.
So he says, "If you touch this, you will be taken into a little pocket dimension I've
I
created."
touch it.
Oh
Rogar
my-
touches it. Boom.
Don't go
All
by.
right, so
Wanna hear the
Rogar
story?
pops out of existence.
Oh
you don't
my
see
God.
you do not see Rogar anymore.
Oh my god, he would do that.
Okay, go ahead and finish the story if we touch it.
If you touch it, you will be transported into a pocket dimension I've created with a little test. You may want to follow your friend very soon because he's facing down 3 very large
All right.
demons
Yep, let's
by
bail
himself at
in.
the moment.
I look at
And,
Rodan
uh,
and say, "This is not
And
good."
so he turns to you, Balasar, and he raises a finger again, and you once again have a mouth.
About fucking time! Oh my god!
He was quiet for
just say-
39
You just
seconds.
said you wanted us to fight Bahamut. I know. I
I'm
thought I heard you
jumping
say
in,
that.
so I don't have to hear
Tiamat.
it.
Tiamat.
Here I come, Rogar.
Yeah, I guess I
I'm
have to touch it too.
Hey,
Okay,
can we rest first?
Your brother's
It's a
already
little
fighting
They
dragons.
can't hear me yet. Before they get here, Rogar looks and says, "Oh, 3 demons. This is exactly what I wanted," and just pulls out Bahamut's
All
tooth.
right, I go in there.
Ready.
Yeah.
I go in there.
Oh my god.
So
I s-
Zargon, would you like me to stay here and read some books with you?
Read some more books.
He says, "You are the only one who doesn't have a choice," and he points at you in your hand. Immediately touches the plate.
Damn.
That book was good.
And he didn't leave
You
any
don't have a
money.
choice. He says you don't have a choice. Get your ass down
I'm
here.
missing
and fight
one.
something.
Hold on.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Who am I missing?
Wraith.
Nope, he's there.
Right there.
It's Balazar.
Oh,
And but
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, what?
he deleted your character too when he got rid of your mouth.
Those are. I don't know what those are. Pit fiends.
so
Yeah.
you see 3 large demons. They kind of resemble the pit fiends, but they're a bit larger.
They
Great.
are like they got a fire whip and a lightning sword, and I
Yeah,
just
they
saw 2 new weapons that I need to acquire.
Oh my god.
That's what I just saw.
So, it is time
To roll some initiative.
Let me clear the old one first. Okay, roll initiative.
Wait, I didn't
Nice.
roll.
I will take my 17.
I don't know why. I rolled a 13, but did I have Jack selected?
That sucks.
You
All
go ahead
right.
and roll your own initiative, Jack. You're fine.
They rolled 20.
I
Great.
did.
I'm not going on the board for some reason. Oh, I have us both selected. That was the problem.
Let me
Oh,
take-
you and me?
Let
Yeah.
me take you off of Jack's.
Yeah,
control.
see, that's why it rolled, because I'm going, who rolled?
There
I
we
didn't-
go.
Hey, that's cheating.
See, that's the secret, guys. You just fuck up till you roll a 20 and then be like, there we go.
Wait, no, I had the wrong pick.
Yeah, I rolled the wrong die. Just a second.
Well, your 18 was right, wasn't it? Or
Technically, the
No, see, I
13
rolled
was the
actually
first
a
thing I
9.
rolled.
Okay,
I
then
rolled
you
mine.
probably have to take the 13 and 4.
I don't want to because a 22 is so much better.
Yeah.
See, what had happened was you're just being dumb.
All right.
Great
So-
explanation.
I know. That's what I do.
And Jack
do.
should
Oh
be a
my God.
9.
Yeah, I'm a 9.
Let me re.
I'm a
okay.
10. I'm a 10.
Sucks. That was a shitty
I
ass.
need to refresh the page real quick because I'm getting something messed up here.
No bugs in life.
I hear you. That 20 initiative roll.
I did
There
have a
we
good
go.
roll.
That's better. All right. So the first demon. Oh, let me bring up things.
Hey,
again.
Demon, give me your lightning sword and your fire whip. Thank you.
That'd need a
Give it to me
hell
now,
of
or
a-
else I'll take them from you.
that would be a hell of a persuasion check, but
You need double
Double
nat
nat
20s.
20.
And he gets
Yeah.
it. And they're like, well, here's your stuff. Yeah, you ain't got shit. He's going to backhand you with it.
I was gonna laugh so hard if it was a nat 20.
And that was your action to ask him? Is that right?
What? We haven't even gone yet. You
All right.
shut up the hell up.
so this
Put your
guy
eye back in your
immediately
face.
runs forward,
Uh-oh.
and he's going to attack Jack
Hey, that's
with
all right.
his
I'm gonna dodge.
longsword.
Got a,
It's a 28 to hit.
I think that might hit.
Yeah.
lightning. Brand?
So it's a 25 slashing damage and 7 lightning damage.
So 32. I'm going to go ahead and uncanny dodge on that. So 16.
Okay.
16.
And then he lashes out his whip. Let's see here. Yeah, he can hit pretty much anybody with whip. He's gonna hit Rodan with the whip. It's a 24 to hit. So
And
it's,
that barely hits.
all right, so it's a 17 points of slashing damage, 5 fire damage, and make a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's my expertise.
Yep. Gonna crush it. You get grappled.
Ooh,
Oops.
So he immediately pulls you towards him with the whip.
Oh, so it's not a grapple, it's just a pull.
He just pulled you towards him.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to happen.
Just waiting for it.
All right, so that's
Didn't get very
a
much damage. Was that a terrible roll?
dex save.
22.
Yeah, so he fails his dex save, so that is 20 points of damage.
Where's my spell slots? 1.
Okay. Now the next demon comes up to Rogar. He's going to attack you with his longsword. 17 to hit.
Misses.
Mm. And then he lashes out at Jack with his whip.
Hey. I'm dodging.
A 33 to hit, so that would definitely hit. Make a strength saving throw, Jack.
Okay. Oops. Strength saving.
All right.
Yeah, I hit it twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
that first,
So
all right,
the
cool.
first one is the right one, and that's barely enough to resist being yanked towards him. But you
All
do
right.
take 18 points of slashing and 16 points of fire.
Holy shit. 34. Okay.
Damn.
All right, Rogar. At the beginning of your turn,
Mm-hmm.
you take 10 points of fire damage
Okay.
from being in the vicinity of this demon.
Okay. Makes sense. Rogar does not like. I'm going to rage as my bonus action. And I'm going to do GWM and Reckless on the demon right in front of me.
Okay.
I would like to use an inspiration.
Okay.
Because I don't think that's gonna hit. Well, I can wait to see if I failed, right? Before I use inspiration. Lucky is what I.
Yeah, luck. You would have to use lucky before I tell you if you fail or not.
Okay. Well, did I fail that? 18.
You did
18 to
fail.
hit? Okay.
You
Yeah.
did fail. So
All
you
right.
can use an inspiration.
Rewind. 31 minus
Oh.
5. I would say that hits.
Yes.
32 points of damage. Second attack, Great Weapon Master, Reckless. 32, 27. I'm gonna Savage. It's the same thing. Amazing. 34 points of damage in that hit.
Okay.
So 66 altogether.
He already did the other one. Yeah.
Okay. That do it for you?
Yep, that'll do it for me.
All right. Balasar, you take 10 points of fire damage for being close to the demon.
You sure? All right. So I am going to Bahamut speed. That's 2 points. And then
Did
I'm
Race get in the turn order?
Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. He'll go next because
Yeah, okay.
he should have been. Wow, he's doing pretty good with his initiative
Yeah.
rolls whenever I roll it.
He's playing better when he's not here.
I know, otherwise he's down on the list.
So I'm going to cast a Vesture of Flame. But I'm going to move over to here. So that
Okay.
my aura is not doing damage to my party.
Okay.
So I need to mark that I'm on fire. Fire. I need a fire emblem. Here. Is that fire? Nope, that's leaves.
It's close enough.
Okay. All right.
Fire.
And I think that's my bonus action and bonus action, so I can't attack. But yeah. There we go.
All right. So Wraith is going to make 2 attacks against the demon. With Earthbreaker.
Hit him, Wraith.
Wow.
Oh god, we didn't tack enough armor on.
He lost both arms.
He is his
How do you
tunic.
do that?
His tunic fell off. He is
Dude,
actually
man,
naked.
Even when he's gone, he rolls nat ones.
Oh my god, his character
he's
is.
got 4 inspiration points. I'm going to use one on his behalf.
We agree.
Yeah.
I think he might use one here.
I think his spirit said, "Use that."
That's a little better.
Okay, so an 18 just misses.
Isn't he flanking though with Rodan?
Yeah, I'd say that. Okay, so he'll get the 30, so that'll hit.
All right.
Good job, Rodan.
Good call.
Way to be in the way.
All right, so that's 15 points of damage.
I always get there and flank.
That's his normal position.
I know.
And he's going to go ahead and dump a smite into it. Let's see which one. He's going to dump a blinding smite.
Blind him.
Blinded by the smite. No, by the smite.
It's 18. That's a nice smite.
That is a good smite. Smite fight. It's above average.
And he has to make a Constitution saving throw. and he succeeds, so he's
Oh,
not
bummer.
blinded. All right, Yggdrasil, your turn.
Well, here we go. I'm a Dagron.
No.
And what is that?
A red
A
dragon.
dragon. Oh,
And that's my action. I don't want to move because I don't want to take any hits.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Thorvin.
From a religious standpoint, these would be considered fiends, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use Holy Aura on everybody.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So you are all protected by the light of good. And I'm going to move down here, just a little away from them. All right. That's it.
Okay. Jack, at the beginning of your turn, you take 10 points of fire damage. Jack.
84. Yeah, I'm taking it out.
All right.
All right. And so if I move out of range, that doesn't matter now, right?
It could take an attack of opportunity unless you disengage.
Okay. And disengage, that takes...
Your bonus action for you.
okay.
It'd be an action for anybody else.
Well, and if I stay there, then I'll get 10 points next time, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Is the dragon on the ground or in the air a little bit?
I'm on the ground.
Okay.
But you may have room to be under me. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna run over. Oops. Where did that come?
Okay, so you did disengage, or did you?
Yeah, I'm disengaging, and I can still move, right, and
Yes.
attack.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm hitting this guy with my bow,
Okay.
pounding him. Ooh, yeah.
27 points. No, 27 does hit.
And a sneak attack.
All right, so that is 52 points of damage.
It's a good attack.
All right. And that's it.
Okay. Rodin.
I am going to.
So he doesn't take the 10 points?
Oh yeah, Rodin, you take 10
Hey.
points of fire damage.
Whose side are you on here?
He's like, if I got burnt, you got burnt.
I know, that's it, buddy.
I will do Finger on Death on this guy.
Okay.
Finger of Death.
Constitution
Ooh.
save.
Fail that save.
He did fail the save. So
Cool.
64 points of damage.
Bam.
That's a good one.
All three of these guys.
All right,
Oh.
the guy's getting weaker.
I'll wing around here, and be like, "Hey, get this guy next to me." That's it.
All right. So it's now this demon's turn. I'm gonna come right up to you, Balasar.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna do a long sword attack at you.
With disadvantage.
Okay, he takes some damage, right, from Balazar because he moved into his flame.
What team are you on?
No,
No, he's saying
demon.
that
Oh, the other guy. Got you.
Yeah, the
Balasar,
demon should take damage.
the
right?
demon would have taken damage, but it seems to not be affected by the fire at all.
Ooh,
That's fine.
All right. So it
no fire on these
strikes Balasar with its long sword.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, with disadvantage. It's a 26 to hit with disadvantage.
Damn.
With disadvantage.
Yeah. So, well, the other one was a natural 20. So
Nice.
That saved
Yeah.
you.
yeah. So it's 19 points of slashing damage
Okay.
and 16 points of lightning damage.
So that's halved.
Yeah, because of your resistance. Yes. So 8 points
So,
of lightning damage.
27. Yeah.
And then he has to
27
make
total.
and then
27
the demon,
total. Yeah.
The demon's got to make a Constitution saving throw too.
Okay.
I have to
Blinded.
make a Constitution save.
Everybody's saving.
26.
I believe I make it.
Half of you have advantage. Yeah. You're
Yeah, he's got advantage on saving throws.
yes. All right. So, He lashes out his whip at Rogar.
Good
Oh.
lord.
Thought I was going to try to hit me again.
These whips are very long.
Yep, they can reach up to. Is it 30 feet?
Good god.
15 points. Oh, it's a with a disadvantage. It's a 20 to hit. So make a strength saving throw, Rogar. Oh, you're not there.
You do nothing.
Oh. So that's his strength saving throw, and he resists being pulled, but he does take 15 points of fire, 15 points of slashing, cut in half to 7. And then 10 points of fire damage. Okay. So that's going to do it for his turn.
Does that guy have to make a Constitution saving throw each time he attacks, or just the one?
I would imagine each time, I guess. So he's got to make another Constitution save.
Sorry to add one more thing for you.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Is the whip classified as a melee attack?
Yeah, that's
No.
what I wasn't sure.
Well, actually, yeah, it is a melee weapon attack.
Then
Okay.
yes, he would have to make a save.
It says right there on the description.
Oh, something attacked me.
Yeah, you got whipped.
Yeah, but you did resist the pull. You didn't get pulled to him. So it was a natural 20 on his Constitution save on that one. So I believe he succeeded.
Cheater.
All right. So it's now the next demon's turn. He's going to attack Rodan with his sword. So 21 with disadvantage to hit.
God.
Barely hits.
So that's 27 points of slashing damage
Oh my god.
and 19 points of lightning damage.
I'm pretty sure Rodan's never been hit this hard in his life. Jack!
And then
I
he
know
Jack,
it's
come
been
here.
next to someone the whole time. That's a new one.
He's gonna do what?
and he's going. Oh, what'd you say?
Sorry.
Another hellish rebuke. Okay.
Well, hell yeah.
Hell,
He fails his
yeah.
save. He fails his save, so he takes 40 points of fire damage. Oh, it's fire damage. He doesn't take any damage.
Uh,
Don't.
I'll
Oh.
let the first one go through, but because I didn't remember.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you forgot. Yeah.
Okay.
all right.
Fine.
Fire bad.
So, then
Jack,
he's
come
going
here.
to use a whip attack at Thorvin.
Hmm.
21 with disadvantage.
Damn, that just hits me. It literally
So,
20.
Make a strength saving throw.
It's easy.
Ooh.
Yep, that hits me. Yep.
Yeah. Yoink!
Yoink!
And you take 13 points of slashing and 13 points of fire.
And
Damn.
so when he gets whipped, he gets like pulled in and takes extra damage? Or was that from,
Well, no,
that was from the
you-
whip?
That's fire.
That was just the whip.
From the whip, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're in his range, you're gonna take just like
Yeah.
around my aura.
Does he Constitution save for hitting me?
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Alright.
Blind his ass.
I'm gonna blind somebody. It's gonna happen.
Oh, do you
Natural 1.
now,
Oh, he is blinded, drops both his weapons, and I pick him up. Nice.
You'd have trouble lifting these weapons, Belisar. But,
I will find. I'm doing push-ups.
all right. So it is now this guy's turn. He is going to come over here and attack the dragon with his sword.
I bite at him.
Immune.
He gets disadvantage on the attacks, right?
Yes. It is a 19 with disadvantage.
Damn, that's my armor.
So it is 25 points of slashing and 10 points of lightning.
So minus 35.
Yeah, and we'll need a Constitution save to see if you can concentrate.
So would that be
It'd be 35 because it's one attack.
okay?
So it'd be half of 35.
And this is with the dragon's constitution.
Yes. 22. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're good.
All right.
All right. Okay. So he did that attack. So now he's gonna do his whip attack. Gonna do it at Jack.
I'm dodging. Miss.
21 with disadvantage.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Strength saving throw.
Get a good one this time.
18. Not quite good enough. You get yanked in. And you take 15 points of slashing damage and 8 points of fire damage.
Holy shit. 20.
And is that from not the other one, the hurt one?
Oh, he needs. Yeah, that was from the hurt one. He needs to do it.
Constitution.
He fails.
What does blind do though?
They can't see.
Yeah, but what does it
It
do?
gives them a disadvantage on their attacks.
Yeah. So
Which they already have.
they already have. Yeah.
I guess their perception
Double
checks are going to be lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not.
Double disadvantage.
They're not going to see me when I claw his eyes out.
And stealth checks against it would be an advantage too.
Yes.
Wraith was going to go now because I forgot he wasn't here.
It automatically fails any ability check that requires sight.
Good to know.
And attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so I guess he didn't need to flank, but he did anyway. So he's going to get on the other side of this guy here, and he's going to do 2 Earthbreaker attacks.
Holy shit.
He had advantage.
Oh, that's right. Good.
Yeah, so 29. It's 20 points of damage, and he's going to do another one.
Ooh.
And he's got advantage. That's a natural 20. Ooh.
Wow.
Nice.
Stop hitting like a little girl.
So that is going to be 21 times 2 is 42 plus 20, 62 points of damage total. Turn.
All right.
Good
next
job,
smack.
Wraith.
Oh, and he got a natural 20, so
He gets another turn, right?
creatures are pushed back 5 feet.
Oh, crushes.
Oh,
yeah.
damn, Thorvin.
Sorry,
Hello,
Thorvin.
Sandwich.
Trample.
Hello, Sandwich.
Is that an option?
Thorvin, make a dexterity saving throw.
His
Oh, yeah.
specialty.
You're gonna have to dodge out of the way or something. Gonna get
They're
Sam.
not so proficient at these.
12. Well, actually, 12 would have been exactly what you needed, but you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws because of your plate.
Oops.
Ah, crap.
So,
But
bam, you get.
would that be a save advantage on a save from him, or no? Would
See,
that cancel that out?
you know what? I think it would because he's the one damaging you. Wraith isn't directly damaging you,
Right.
so you managed to dodge out of the way really quick.
All right.
I'm like squeezed like out between them.
Yeah.
All right, so you get shunted out of the way, luckily without taking any damage. And then that was both of Wraith's attacks, so that's going to do it for him. And he's out of. Oh, I forgot to give the 10 points of damage to him. All right, Rogar. Take 10 points of fire damage.
Oh man, I just getting roasted. Reckless attack, great weapon master, all in the face of that guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta take this guy out.
Ugh. I'm gonna use another inspiration.
Okay,
That's
24.
24.
I'm gonna
Does hit.
savage that one. Ooh, 2 extra points. Nice. 21, 31 points of damage in that hit.
Okay.
Same thing. A 23 to hit.
Hits.
Oh man, you had cold dice 30.
30.
All right. It's
Cold dice
hurting
to-
really. It's breathing heavy. It's bleeding from all these wounds that were inflicted by Rogar and others, and it's not doing well.
Oh, and my bonus action, is this a giant creature?
It is considered
Huge.
huge.
Okay.
Huge.
As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Blur on myself.
Okay.
So I have Rage and Blur. I'm not sure which icons are which.
We'll just do that for Blur.
And we know you're
Alright.
raging.
I'm Perma Rage.
That's my secret. I'm always
Perma rage.
all right. Balasar, you
All
would
right.
take 10 points of fire damage, but you are immune at the moment.
So I'm gonna move over here.
You guys are exchanging non-fire damage.
Yeah, that's why I went this investiture because I'm not gonna take this every time. Basically, I'm immune to one of his damages and resistant to the other. I'm gonna hit this guy with
Super soaker.
an empowered. No, hold on. I'm trying to empower it. Disintegrate.
All right.
Hold on, I
78.
gotta reroll some stuff.
A 1
Wait,
and 2 twos.
Isn't there a
one and
saving
two
throw for
twos.
disintegrate?
Yep. So 2d6,
3d6.
3d6.
Add 4.
Wow.
82.
Add 7 because the 1 counts as a 2.
What? Then it'd be add 1 more.
It'd be at
83.
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 83. It failed its dexterity saving throw, so it takes 83 points of disintegration damage. As you see, like it's kind of like pectoral muscle, and some of the muscle over its shoulder get hit by this green ray, and flesh just slaws off and just poofs into it's just disintegrated.
Ew.
And you see like more muscle and bone exposed there, and he screams out in pain.
All right. So then I'm
Alright.
going to quicken and empower. Oh, I'm going to hit him with this ray of frost.
Okay, 21 hits. $14 points of cold damage. Okay.
Did you say you empowered that one?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's empowered.
Oh,
so
Yeah.
all those are
Yeah, I would
recast
re-roll all
rolls.
those.
Oh, yeah, my
those.
bad.
10.
I'll re-add those then.
4d8.
Yeah. Subtract 10 from this roll.
So,
That's a
20
lot better.
Yeah,
yeah, so
add
25
15.
points of damage.
Well, no, you add 15 to.
Oh, I thought he re-rolled everything. Okay, so
I did.
So it'd be 29 total.
Yes, it's 29 total.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was a much better roll.
Okay.
Yeah, no kidding.
How much
And
damage did it take?
It took a lot of damage.
83 plus 29. 102. 112.
Okay.
All right. You had yourself.
Well, me being an awesome dragon, I do awesome dragon things like fight frightful presence on all the fiends.
Okay.
DC 19 wisdom saving throw, or they'll be frightened.
So, they all fail.
Good.
Cool.
So they are all afeared.
Frightened, not feared. I made that mistake. Those are different spells.
And so what is Frighten do?
I think if they can, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of fear, so they can't.
So while it's in sight.
Yeah.
So the two that can't see him.
They're not gonna go anywhere. But I do that, and then I get 3 attacks, a bite and 2 claws. Danny boy with the host. Thanks so much, man. How you been?
All right. So the bite misses, but the claws hit. Oh wait, no, you have advantage. The bite barely hits.
Oh, cool.
So they're immune to fire, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah.
So 30, 46 to the one on the right.
Okay, so
That might do
after
it.
the 2 claws, it dies. So
Okay.
do you want to
All right.
transfer the bite over to the
Yeah,
other?
I would bite the other one.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
All right, and 16 points of damage to that one. So Yggdrasil, how do you kill that demon?
Well, I would just try to grab its head with my 2 claws and squeeze it until his little horns pop off. And then when he falls down, I just bite the other one.
All right. Oh, and no, you wouldn't take fire damage.
Nope.
All right. So Thorvin, your turn.
All right, I'm going to.
Oh, and take 10 points of fire damage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to use. Okay, a spiritual weapon at the one here. It's blinded.
Okay.
And let me get that on the table. Plop. And we're going to do that at level 4.
Okay. 18 points of damage.
Okay, and that will put my mace at 100, so everybody gets a heal.
Woo! What is
Cool.
that, 78?
Again, you said 18 points of damage?
Yeah.
It's caps at exactly 100. That's twice that's happened now.
That's the way to not waste any extra
Exactly.
damage.
No over damage.
And so, how
And-
much do we heal for?
It would be the heal spell, which is 70 plus his special ability, which adds 8 to that. So it'd be
Yep.
everybody heals for 78.
Yeah.
Cool. That just about brings me back up. 139.
Oops.
All right.
So that should put everybody back to max. And Wraith
Get
too.
on.
Balasar.
And Wraith too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll fill up Wraith.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
good.
and did we determine I get a bonus action move and attack with that on the first turn, or does it have to wait?
I think it has to wait.
Okay, I thought it was.
All right. Jack.
All right. I'm shooting this guy. Pounding. Oh,
A 20 to hit.
Whew.
That hits.
Bam. That's a good sneak attack. Oh my god,
56.
you had 6 sixes out of 10.
that works.
Yeah, that was
And a
Yeah,
one.
6 sixes. That is pretty good.
All right.
If we were playing Risk, you
And-
would have killed my whole army.
You want to do a bonus attack or a bonus action? I mean, or
Nah,
okay.
I don't know what to do. So
All right, Rodin.
Oh, what's gonna happen? I guess I should do a big fireball.
no,
Yeah.
they're immune.
am I in range of this guy? Can I move away since he got punted back or no?
Well,
He
he's
got-
blind, so
Yep, he is blind. He had disadvantage on the attack, and I'd have to make him do a perception check with the disadvantage to even see if you move away. So you can move away if you'd like, but he'll get a perception check with disadvantage to see if he hits you.
I'll just
Oh.
attack him.
Okay.
I was gonna say he's gonna automatically fail it anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, well, then I move back.
Because of the dragon fear.
All right, so you're pushing him back.
No, then I move
Oh.
back.
Oh, okay.
He
Yes,
pushes
Bill.
himself back.
I
He's
do
back
a
where he
reverse
wants
push.
to be. He's going. It's about time I get away from these guys.
Yeah. So all three of
Wait a
those hit. That's
I'm gonna get underneath the dragon
31,
foot.
38. All right, it's 38 points of damage. It is not doing well.
Finish him off.
Bummer.
Awesome, Danny. I'm glad you're playing
Right, so
and
this
enjoying the game.
one-
Thanks so much for the bidronis.
Is going to. He's gonna try to attack Thorvin because of him healing all those people. He's very angry about that. So longsword at Thorvin with disadvantage is a 27.
Oh my god.
So that's 23 points of slashing damage and 16 points of lightning. Oh, and I forgot. Rodan, you started your turn next to it, so you took 10 points of fire from that.
Minus 10.
And then it's gonna actually hit you with its whip too, Thorvin.
Watch me whip.
And it's a 23 with disadvantage.
Oh, he needs to roll Constitution for that first
Oh.
sword hit.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Oh.
Fucker.
Oops.
And what was the
So
other one?
much for that idea.
Second one is a 23 to hit with the whip on you. And it's
Uh-huh.
gonna make another Constitution save. A 17. What's your
I'll
spell
say
save?
is a 19.
Ah, so it fails. It's blind too.
Aha.
What was the whip damage?
The whip was 16 points of slashing, 10 points of fire.
Oh, that makes me angry.
All right.
Does he try to pull me or?
Oh yeah, make a. Well, you're already right next to it, so
Yeah,
it
that's true.
doesn't really matter to pull. All right. So that does it for his turn. That Balor demon is going to attack the dragon with his sword. So with disadvantage,
I growl at him.
with disadvantage is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right, it's not a natural 20. It is 14 points of slashing and 7 lightning, so 21 points of damage. You succeed on your concentration check. And with his fire whip, 30 feet, he's going to attempt to hit Jack.
Sorry, I'm dodging.
With disadvantage is a 26.
Shit.
13 points of... These guys have... let's see here. Plus 14 to attack with the longsword. And
You'd have to
whip,
roll
so-
nat ones. I only got 16.
Yeah. All right, so 13 points of slashing and 12 points of fire.
Okay, 25. Not bad.
All right. And it is now Wraith's turn. He's going to come up and try to get the kill here.
Move in and take the easy shot.
21 to hit does hit. 16 points, and he's going to dump a smite into it.
A
Lower level
smitteroni.
one this time. Just going to do a divine smite.
Apparently
that
that thing's
didn't-
broken.
Yeah. So
Branding it is.
Yeah, I've only heard him do branding and blinding.
all right, we'll do a branding.
Yeah, I think Divine's like the low level one.
For 4. So
That was
will
amazing. Wraith, amazing.
kill it.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're kidding.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
So Wraith takes a swing at one of its kneecaps first, and
He likes
it-
the kneecap.
yeah, he hits it with the kneecap in the kneecap with the first hammer shot. It goes down to one knee with his head like right in Wraith's face, and he does an overhand swing with the hammer, and with a blinding flash of energy, crushes the skull of this demon.
Nice.
You realize how excited he would be for that that little hit right there.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
He'd be like, "Did it kill it?" Yes.
What the
All right. Rogar, your turn. You are not taking any kind of damage because you're not within 5 feet of a live demon, so you don't have to take any fire damage.
And Rogar's having a blast here.
He's
So
like, "I love
he's
hell."
gonna run up. No. He just likes, killing evil things. So he runs up. And do I take fire damage as soon as I enter?
It's at the start of your turn.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
know. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do Reckless and GWM. 25 to hit.
This
Hits.
guy's not making through this.
35 for that one. Come on. Same thing. 24 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
I'm going to savage that. And I'm going to take that first one. So same. Is it
35.
35 again?
Okay.
Damn.
So it's
70.
still standing on its feet.
As a bonus action, I am going to just stare at it and say, guys, I'm bored. Let's hurry up. Come on.
All right. Balasar.
Yeah, he won't make it through all of us.
I need to kill this guy. 'Cause he's a fucking pain in the ass.
You can weaken him, and then I'll turn into a Shillelagh Club swinger.
What'd you say? You
I
said
said-
so much to shut the hell up. I got it.
I said you can weaken it.
Yeah. Or I can cast Disintegrate empowered at level 9.
Oh my gosh. You're going
Didn't
for
you already use your level 9 spell?
No, no, I haven't.
Is
You're gonna
disintegrated at level
overkill.
8?
Level 7.
Oh damn!
It's overkill, baby.
Kill it.
I'm doing it.
I
That's
don't
it's
see
my
nothing.
Power.
I don't see nothing.
Yeah, nothing's on my screen.
Actually, Disintegrate's a level 6.
What is your level 9 spell?
Holy shit.
Mass Polymorph.
Jeez.
Oh,
All right, hold on. Nope, I got to reroll. So that's 1, 2.
how many can you reroll?
You don't have to reroll.
I got to reroll 5 of them.
You don't have to reroll.
Yeah, there's no
Sure.
point.
Yeah, you hit him for 100 already.
Yeah,
maybe
He's,
maybe he could go down in points. Let's see.
You could. Oh
Nope.
god. Splat.
So he's basically a pile of ash, and he left his
He's
weapons
dead.
for me to pick
Is
up.
what he's saying. He's dead.
He left his weapons for me to pick up. So I'm gonna go over here. And be like,
Stop it! Stop it!
Okay.
What?
You cast disintegrate, and everything on this thing's person, including its weapons, is disintegrated.
Magical weapons do not disintegrate.
Yeah,
Oh, is that what it
well,
says?
The
Okay.
D, if the DM says it does, it does.
No, the DM did not read the spell. That I'm clarifying for the DM. Magical weapons do not disintegrate.
They're not magical. They're-
So what he's saying is he wants to pick it up, and so you can make him roll another Wisdom or Charisma
No,
save.
I haven't said
And-
anything of the sort.
He never
I
said
haven't
they
said
were
anything
That's what he
of the
wants.
sort. I want it to be identified, and maybe these are what we have to bring back to empower our stuff.
I don't think so.
Think about it.
I don't think so.
Last time we got empowered. We
I
had
feel
to
like we're
take-
being sucked out of this pocket dimension.
Did
None
you
of this
hear what
is
I just said?
none of this is real.
You're not real.
I'm a freaking dragon.
As the last one is disintegrated, the remaining demon corpses pop out of existence
Huh.
with their weapons because they weren't real,
Like I said.
and you guys are sucked back into the library.
Am I still a dragon in the library?
Yes.
There's not much
Did I
room.
knock over any bookshelves?
You are all stuffed into you're in his study, which I said was a large study, but there's a dragon taking up a lot of room. You guys are just kind of like crowded shoulder to shoulder but you guys are on the other side of the desk still. And
Hey, Z-Man, how about you top us all off? All of our resources, all of our hit points,
And then we'll
so
go
we don't
take
have
on
to
Ian.
waste time resting.
Can
Hook us up.
Can I look at Balazar and stretch my dragon wings bigger than his? And
he snaps his
Wrap 'em
fingers, and
in.
all your wounds are gone. Those of you who have spells, your spells are restored.
Wow,
You feel
cool.
rested,
Good call there.
that was easy.
and
We
he says,
proved our worth to him. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You did.
I like it.
But watch your tongue.
Mm.
I
What?
thought I was being
Watch my
polite.
what?
My
I
bad.
was being polite. I haven't shot you with a lightning bolt yet. That's polite.
And your mouth is gone.
Oh my
God
god.
damn it.
Zargon, you can do that every time with him, and we would be okay with
Yeah,
that.
just do it when we first start. When he first comes in, shut him up.
I seeing that
Otherwise, we'll be in
Balazar's
trouble.
getting punished. I undragon and quit taking up all the room in the room.
All right.
Okay.
God damn it.
So he says he waves his hand and he makes his desk, all of the papers and books and stuff disappear, and says, "Please place all of your artifacts on the desk here."
Oh,
It's trapped.
So is that like the sword and the robe? And
Yeah, the Raven's claw bow,
Ugh.
my
I'm
nature's
doing-
heart.
I don't think we have much of a choice here, guys.
no, he's gonna power him, man.
I mean, he wants us to kill Tiamat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up with my mace, and I just have one question. Do you have the trust of my lady Baranor?
No,
Ooh.
but I did help her create that mace.
I'll lay my mace on the table and keep an eye on him.
Yep.
Okay.
I put my raven's claw on the table.
I don't even know
I'd
where
like
my
to-
nature's heart is.
I'd like to try to pray, even down here. I need to have some kind of assurance that I'm doing the right thing. So I'd like to pray to Bahamut.
Okay, so you begin to pray to Bahamut. You don't have to roll a religious check to
Okay.
pray. You pray to Bahamut in your mind, and you have the voice in the back of your head tell you, "Desperate times call for desperate measures."
Gosh. So I take out Bahamut's tooth, and when I lay it down, what happens to the sword? Like before Zargon does his thing, what happens to the sword?
The sword goes from the silver that it normally is in your hands to a jet black.
Okay.
As soon as your hand leaves the sword.
Mm.
He says, "Rodin, I won't require you to remove your eye.
it's a little weird. I'm
I-
just gonna keep quiet on that one.
if you just come over here and stand by my desk, I can do yours as
I'll
well."
stand next to it.
All right.
And
So
what does
he
Wraith have the
first he
Earthbreaker?
reaches out and touches your eye. He reaches
Ow!
out
Right in
his
the eye.
bony finger with a kind of like a long, like unkept fingernail.
Ugh.
It touches the metal eye.
I cast
Um,
Lister Restoration on him so he doesn't get tetanus.
So, your new ability for your eye allows you to cast one additional Eldritch Blast per round.
What?
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So everybody put theirs down, right? Yeah, Yadricel, I didn't hear you say you
Yes.
put your...
I had to
stripped.
figure out where it was.
Yeah, Wraith didn't
stripped.
feel very good about it at all, but he did. All right, so we'll just go down the list here. Bahamut's Tooth. After scoring a critical hit, you can teleport up to 40 feet.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Dude, you're like a ninja. You're like tap, blink.
Nature's Heart. Yadricel. Your wisdom is now increased by 2.
Oh my god, I'm so smart.
Earthbreaker, which I'll have to put in Wraith's sheet, allows a critical hit when a 19 appears in the die.
Wow.
Which doesn't really matter because all he rolls is 1 anyway, but
How about a critical hit when he rolls a 1? Or
Yeah.
he will be untouchable at that point.
Yep.
the Raven's Claw the Raven's Claw bow will cast invisibility on the wielder whenever scoring a critical hit.
Oh, cool.
Oh damn. That's an insta stealth.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He doesn't make you take your robes off, Bahamut, because nobody wants to see that.
What? I'm getting
but-
naked up in this beast.
Put him on. Put him on.
But he
No.
reaches out and puts his hand on your robes, your charisma is now increased by 2.
Jeez. Dang, dude.
And that goes over the cap if you're at the cap.
So you can go over the cap. I mean, you still get bonuses as if it was scaling above. Like
Yes.
Okay.
The True Silver Mace.
I get to roll 6 dice now. Damn.
All right. The True Silver Mace. When dropped to 0 hit points once per day, you get 1 hit point back.
Wow.
Whoa. So that means if he
Basically spare
gets
the dying.
It's not Spare the Dying. It's more like the half orc
elf,
ability.
yeah.
Half orc ability, like the
Relentless Endurance, I think is what it's called.
All right.
So basically, if you get hit really hard, you can come back to 1 hit point.
Baranor save you.
And Zargon says, your weapons have reached their full capacity.
cool.
There's one more gift I'd like to give you before you embark on your mission. And he takes out a jewel-encrusted bowl. He says, I believe you know what to do with this.
Oh, we do. We do, sir.
I put some good berries in it.
Ah!
Yeah. And that is where we will pick up next time.
Oh man, so
Damn.
good,
All
so
right.
good.
Oh, and you guys are now level 20.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh
Wait,
lord.
what? What?
Level 20.
What?
Okay.
What?
Oh, that's exciting.
A level
So-
20? What?
So this is kind of a dumb question. If we level any further, it's just hit point rolls, right? At that
No,
point.
level
No,
20
you
is
do
max
it.
level.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do
but-
it
okay.
so
There is epic levels, but it's at the DM's discretion if that were to ever
Those
happen.
aren't like canon at the moment. They aren't like in the rules as written. So
Right.
All right, guys.
All
That
right.
was awesome.
Great deal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna raid somebody. So thanks so much everybody for the follows, the bits, the subs. It's been an awesome time. We'll see you Thursday, and we may face Tiamat. I don't know. You'll have to tune in. Check you guys later.
Peace in, Sizzle.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta see what
Yeah.
the hell-
guys, you